I feel like there's a lot of us who very specifically really, really enjoy performing and doing a lot of songs and singing and just like performance in general. I think is a very big thing for us, you know, and that's not to say that's for everybody necessarily, right? Like some people, I feel like Scarlett tweeted this the other time too, of like, oh, you know, I didn't join Niji to be an idol. And you know, that's okay.
Yeah, some people join for different reasons too.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the greatest things about Nijisanji is like you see this in like in JP2, where there's a lot of people that are like more gamer focused, are like more tournaments, like performing, and I feel like a lot of the heroes are like that.
But it's also really good to see them kind of dip into each other's fields too.
Yeah, exactly.
For example, like Hoshirube-san does also plays a lot of Apex with everybody, but also Kagetsu's really pushing to do a lot more covers too.
Yeah.
And you know, like I think having that ability to branch out and do a lot more stuff that is kind of outside your comfort zone and get a feel for whether or not that is something that you genuinely like is something that, you know, not many places would give you that opportunity to do so, right?
Exactly. We have like Nijisanji is not limited to just idol culture. It's like it's a lot of like I'm a gamer, or I'm an idol, I want to sing, or you're Lunlun. You know? There's three. Or you're Lunlun. Yeah, that's it. It's great. That's what I love about Niji so much. I feel like you know you're free to do as you like. Like that's what's great.
I'm like, I think it's interesting to see how things go. Like, I feel like after Encounter specifically, though, I think a lot of us want something, you know, even if it's not quite duos anymore.
You want something like of that nature again?
Everyone, I think a lot of us have been wanting something along the lines of like Focus On, which is like the singles, and like a lot of original song stuff. So I think that is the direction that a lot of us are like wanting to go in.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you have the concert, right? That was announced recently. That's crazy to me.
Overture.
Like, I didn't know about that. So when it was announced, I was completely clueless, and I talked to some livers about it that were in it, and I was like, they told me like everything about it. I was like, what? Like it's that crazy? That's insane. Like it actually blew my mind that's something that we're doing in this branch. Like I'm not gonna go too much in detail because I'm scared of saying something I'm not supposed to say, but it's actually like that's the craziest thing ever. Like I'm really, really happy that it really feels like there's a lot of effort that is being put behind the scenes for us, for EN. I'm very, very pleasantly comfortable with everything piled up. Just this month is crazy.
Yeah, like I feel like there's just seriously been a lot that we've kind of been like thrust into.
Yeah, like I feel like in the past like 5 months, to be completely honest with you, like it feels like we always have something every month. There's a lot of different things. Like yeah, of course, like recently we've had like a lot of 3Ds, right? But on top of like the tournaments, the 3Ds, the covers, the concerts, the off club karaoke's. I feel like EN's been going crazy in the past 5 months in terms of like every month there's always a big thing.
It's been very nice, especially because I think a lot of us were in that mode of like, you know, a lot of us were just feeling down for a little bit. Specifically that it was like really difficult to work for a long time. And I think coming into especially this trip now, and I think a lot of us after this trip are going to be coming back with like a lot of like renewed
optimism.
Yeah, like I think specifically more so, and it's like before we were like, you know, where's all this stuff we're gonna work on, and suddenly now we have all this stuff that we're working on, and we're like, okay, this is a lot of work now. So
people are being given a lot.
But it's cool very projects. Nice to know that we have opportunities like this and to be able to work hard towards something really, really cool, you know. And
it motivates people, like like just being told like, hey, we're doing this like really, really big thing and want you to be part of it. It will always motivate you to keep going, you know, as long as you have like something that like, because if you stream every day like the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and then you feel like you don't really work on anything, you know, you just play, for example, let's say like you stream Valorant for like the whole year and then nothing happens, like no big projects, no covers, nothing, no concerts, you feel like you know what, like I don't feel like I'm going anywhere, I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again. So it's really, really, really cool when like we're given so many variety that we can branch out, and like either it's like a liver focused like project, or if it's like a bigger scale project. It's nice to have like things to look forward to. It motivates you to to do things yourself, like on your own streams, right?
I think there's aspects of it that, like, you know, we are doing this every day. We're doing our best to put on the best show that we can every single time, you know, and at the very least, if it allows us to be creative and that gives us some form of joy from just being able to do something new, you know, it's very nice to know that we have that ability to just like, we can experiment anytime we want, pretty much. You know, for those of you who want to see Overture and those of you who would have the opportunity to come for Niji Fest 25,
it's worth it.
It is something that I wholeheartedly think is very, very, very cool to see.
Yeah, 3D performances go crazy.
Yeah, I'm honestly just really excited for Overture though. Like, I really think Overture is gonna be really, really, really
probably
cool.
one of the most ambitious projects for EN ever conceived. Yeah.
I just think the fact that now, like, we are also like on stage for Fest too, like, I think that is probably the coolest thing, because last year so we had Symphonia, we had main stage, it was like, you know, then now we're poster childs now, you know what I mean? Like, we're there.
Yeah, big step for EN. That's awesome. Like, I really feel like staff is focusing a lot on making EN like go forward with things, and giving us a lot of opportunities, a lot of projects. I'm really optimistic about the future in EN. Like, I really mean that. Like, I'm very happy with everything that I've been told, that I can't tell you, or things that you know already. So yeah, I'm very happy, especially yesterday. Yesterday made me very happy. I went back after the karaoke and I was like,